Hello, so I've been told there's a system software update for the Zopo ZP999. Now I haven't been notified by the phone of this update, so we'll check it out manually. So we go to settings, we go to the bottom and we go to about phone. We want the wireless update option. Apologise for the change in brightness, this is a fairly dark room at the moment, so it's not great. So yes, we have a new version. 29 megabytes. It was released on the 6th of December. It's now the 9th, so 3 days later I'm finding out about this. It says to optimize some system functions and fix some bugs. It seems to have some additional instructions here. Don't press update now. Go to main menu, find file manager, phone storage, add up blah, 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 update zip, copy it to the SD card file, exit and go to the update system on the main menu. Press download icon on the right. That's not the clearest instructions, and the scrolling's pretty poor as well. Okay, so it sounds like I need to put an SD card in for some reason. Not sure why. And right, okay, let's see if we can try and do this then. I've taken the back cover off. Well, I've unclipped it, and we'll just finish taking that off. So here we go. I don't think I need to take the battery out. So SIM card goes in there for number one. There's a second SIM card there, and I believe this section here on top should be for the micro SD. So I've got a little 1 gig Samsung one time. That's all I seem to have. Let's see if we can slide this in. Okay, that looks like that's. Yep, that looks like that fits fine there. So simple as that. Tell you what, let's leave the back off for now, just in case we have to mess around with it. I'll just turn the light off on my camera. So it's just gone 7 PM and the battery life is at 76%. I'm finding the battery life really good. I think you need a minimum of 30% for doing the upgrade, so there's no problem there at all. This has got several hours, probably a couple of days life left in it, so we can go ahead and start on with the instructions. Right, so the first thing that the instruction said to do was to go to the file manager, so let's do that. We can see our SD card is mounted, just under a gig available. So we're going to the phone storage. That's that folder, oops, folder, and there's nothing in there. Oh, okay. I think maybe it wasn't clear. I think that means we have to actually download it first. Hopefully, after I've worked this out, it will save trouble for anyone else. Let's do the download. So hit the download button. That's pretty slow. Normally does about 15 megabytes a second. We've got Wi-Fi on? Yes we do. Just maybe the update service is a little slow. Anyway, we'll let that run. I'm just going to pause the video for a sec. Now that the download's completed, we are ready to launch the file manager again. So we'll do that. Oh, so we're in the right folder, and now we've got the update zip. So yeah, we were supposed to click the download button first on the update screen. So it said to copy it to the SD card. So from the right, I think you do hold to select. That's your copy icon there. Cool, and on the back button. So back, go to the SD card. And that's the paste icon right there. Right. That's now done. Let's just check the instructions again. Right, the next step of the instructions says to go to the update system. So it's going to be there. So update system on your main menu, in your applications. Upgrade info, nothing. Let's press that button, see what that does. The operation is unrecoverable. Ooh, go on then. Okay, shutting my phone off. Again, sorry about the changes in the brightness. It's a bit too dark in here ready for filming. There we go. Let's just zoom in on that. Sorry, lost focus now. I'm using my Nexus to film at the moment, and since the Android 5, well, Lollipop update, it's very buggy, and the camera's buggy as well, so I can't seem to get it to focus now. I've moved it, should have done that. In fact, I'll stop the video and start again just to get it back in focus. Now it looks like this is the best focus it wants to do at the moment. Anyway, let's see how this goes. It was paused for about 30 seconds there, so you know how long this takes in total. And it looks like that's finished, and it's going to do another reboot. There we go, big bright white screen again. Well, it seems like it's got a lot to do for such a small 29 megabyte upgrade. We don't want to watch this boring bit, let's pause it again. And that's nearly finished. It's taken probably less than a minute to do this optimization step. The focus is terrible again. Apologies. Okay, looks like that's done. And it looks like it's still working, so that's a good sign. Go ahead and check what the current version of the software is. So we go to settings, about phone, and that build number was previously 805, so 229 is the new version. Well, we've got 2014-1206 there in the date code, so yeah, that is the current version. Don't know what's changed, so let's have a play around with it and see if anything looks different. This looks slightly different actually. I don't remember these coloured icons. Yeah, I think they've change the icons on this menu. I'll play around with it and see if I can see anything else that's different. Nothing massive seems to have changed really. Some icons have changed within the text messaging app and the phone app just to make it look a little smoother. If I go into the settings screen, these look slightly different. Looks like they've sort of polished these icons up a little bit as well. So as far as I can see, there's quite a few little minor UI tweaks. I think that's slightly changed up there at the top as well as that. I'm not sure if that microphone... Oh, come on, phone, focus. I'm not going to put my finger in there, but I'm not sure if that microphone symbol there has changed. But yeah, there's a few little cosmetic tweaks. Certainly in the... this is all the same. But this, due to the apps, that's the same. Yeah, this is the first thing I noticed. This is all coloured now, whereas I think a lot of these were black and white previously. I'll have a bit of a third place, see if there's anything else. Right, I think that's been off now long enough that it's gone into a deep sleep, and we'll press the button. Hey, that's working. Obviously, it didn't find my face because I'm behind this other phone videoing this, but that works. So you get the camera first for a few seconds. If you fail to authenticate with the camera, then you get the second backup, which is the pattern lock. You can choose pattern or pin. I'm going to try it again, just to make sure. I'll actually try it properly a sec to make sure it does actually face unlock. But yeah, that looks like that's working. So I think they fixed that as one of the things they fixed. It'd be nice if there were some release notes. I'm actually going to search the internet and see if I can find any. But yeah, they fixed the face unlock. That was probably the only annoyance I actually found with this phone so far. So let's see what else they've done. Now, I've not actually been able to find any information online in relation to what's actually in this release, so I just have to play around on the phone more, and I'll report back at a later date, or if I find any information I'll report back on that as well. Thanks very much for watching.